Namaskaram to everybody. Actually, I am coming from Chennai. We are put up at Chennai. Saturday, we have conducted a press meet in Chennai Press Club on the same topic. Actually, the topic of discussion today on this press meet is today elections are going on in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, West Bengal and all. So politicians are giving their election manifesto. So actually, on behalf of poor and middle class people who forms nearly 60% of the country's population, on behalf of them, I am presenting this election manifesto and appeal to all the political parties to implement this under political social responsibility to uplift the economic status of the people, especially the poor and needy. In this respect, I am presenting 9 charter points to the political parties. This we have circulated in Chennai also. This I am conducting in Kerala because today this year Kerala, day after tomorrow elections is going to be held. I am going to West Bengal also for conducting a press meet next week. So here, this Mother India Patriotic People's PARIVAR means the objective is to unite all the people in India, because today politicians as such involved in the power activity, they form only not more than 5%. 95% of the people are voters, and we need our rights to be fulfilled. Only because we have crossed 77 years of independence, but still India is still continues to be an underdeveloped developing nation, we say. Still majority of people are below poverty. So what is that we need from the government to implement to achieve the real economic upliftment of the people? In that respect, I am presenting a 9-point charter to the this I circulated to all. In Malayalam, I made a write-up. This I will circulate through WhatsApp for all the people, whoever want to. Actually, this Mother India Patriotic this PARIVAR is part of World Peace Foundation. This is we are doing this is a social spiritual mission. Means what? So every person has got a duty, not only to his personal family, to the society in which they are living. If both the duties are fulfilled, then there will be real balance in the society. But here, those who are having opportunity are growing, but those people below poverty, they are living within the poverty line. So it is our duty to invite all the people to join together to build this contribute for the social upliftment. In that respect, under individual social responsibility, corporate social responsibility, government social responsibility, opposition social responsibility, and mainly this press social responsibility plays a very, very important role. Press is said to be at the 4th pillar of the democracy. They got a very important role to play. That's why I'm approaching the press. In fact, I made a fervent appeal to all the press people. Yesterday also I sent an email also on WhatsApp also to all the people to see that we all join together and build this. In that respect, I need your support to place this 9-point charter in the before the public and also before the political parties. What is the 9-point charter? This 9-point charter, out of these 6 charter points are relating to each and every poor people and middle class people. If they want to uplift in their life, these 6 items are very important. What is that? Education, employment, health, water, food and house. These are all mainly needed for the common man to live. If this is available for them, their standard of living will improve. When the standard of living improves, then we can see the real developed nation. And to achieve this, the macro level, we are placing a very important place for the government, that is called political reformation, tax reformation and judicial reformation. These 3 at macro level we are placing. So totally these 9 charter points is relating to this. So education for all, employment for all, water for all, food for all, house for all, health for all, political, tax and judicial reformation. So just I brief it so that we will know all about these factors. Because we have education as very important thing. See, Japan became developed nation just 40 years mainly because they focus on education, employment and health. Even after Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In India, we have this education system in government schools, free education, but the quality of education is not up to the standard. That's why people, even police, they spend a lot of money to give education in the private schools. So the government schools, the main thing what we need is the education system, we need to bring a change. What is that? In government schools, because in Tamil Nadu you can see a lot of schools, they are in dilapidated conditions. People, there is no toilet facilities, there is no lab facilities. Such kind of situations are prevailing. So government should focus on giving international education in government schools freely. That is very, to provide that, they have to take the support of corporates and the corporate social responsibility and individuals also to individual social responsibility. The education system, what is very important needed is, today we can't get quality teachers in government schools. That is why the quality of education is less. So we need to have a centralized education system whereby in state capital or in the central, a common studio where a qualified teacher should record, because now we have online classes. So we have to record everything in online. So that in each schools, even in remote villages, the government schools, we should introduce the smart screen concept, whereby they get the audio visual presentation of all the classes, so that any child, any poor child get a high standard quality education. That kind of education we need to bring in. And especially we have to bring on small changes in the 8th standard itself, because there are school dropouts take place in 8th standard. So we need to bring in at 8th standard level academic, technical, sports and music, and this one technical. Sridhar. Founder. Chennai based. I am a corporate legal advisor. Huh? No. It's like I am representing on behalf of people placing our appeal to the political parties.
Okay.
Kerala, I am going all over India to make a presentation on behalf of poor and middle class people to the government to implement this 9-point charter point. இதுலேயே வந்து எது இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்னா எஜுகேஷன் ஸ்சிஸ்டமில் ஸ்கூல் ட்ராப் அவுட்ஸ் வந்து இந்தியாவில் நிறைய இருக்குது. லாட் ஆஃப் ஸ்கூல் ட்ராப் அவுட்ஸ் மெயின்லி பிகாஸ் அகடமிக்ல தே நாட்
பிரைவேட் ஸ்கூல் வேணும் ஆங்கிலம் படிக்க மும்மொழி திட்டமாக வேற போகுது. அப்படி பேச்சு ஆங்கிலம் முதல்ல எழுதிங்க. தாய்மொழி தான் முக்கியம்.
தாய்மொழி பட் இந்தியா மல்டி
கரணம் இசை பயிற்சி அதெல்லாம் ஒத்துக்கொள்ளலாம். இருந்தாலும் இருந்தாலும் மூச்சு பேச்சு ஆங்கிலம் இருக்கும்போது தாய்மொழி தமிழ் எனக்கு
தாய்மொழி இருக்கும். த்ரீ லாங்குவேஜ் ஃபார்முலாவில் ஹிந்தி வந்து தமிழ்நாடு பீப்புள் ஆப்போசிட், ஹிந்தி ஷுட் பி மேட் ஆப்ஷனல். Because that point I am not touching it. Because main focus is how to build the education quality of students. Even poor students should get. You should not only confine to Tamil Nadu or Kerala. You should get education in international schools, international colleges. Such kind of education we got. Because in India we have multi-language college. Each state is having their own language. So if you restrict to our own language alone, you cannot go to other state also. You cannot do. So in India we need
language learning is only a skill. Language learning is only a skill. Even Kanyakumari, local people know Hindi and English very well. Another language படிக்கிறது தமிழ் மலையாளத்துக்கு கஷ்டம் என்ன தெரியாது. லாங்குவேஜ் படிக்கிறது கணக்கு கம்ப்யூட்டர் புரியுது. லாங்குவேஜ் அதுக்காண்டி இங்கிலீஷ் மட்டும் படிக்கிறது பேச்சு இங்கிலீஷ் தான் வந்து
English வந்து இட்ஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் தி இன்டர்நேஷனல் லாங்குவேஜ். For getting education international schools and colleges, you need to have, because many people who are qualified in government schools, they could not able to attend interviews, so they cannot able to qualify for UPSC examination. Such is because UPSC there you need mainly English only. Hindi, if you become an advocate, so most of the course they need English in way we have to give our arguments and all. So we need to have English because India it has multi languages. So if you want to remain only a particular state, it's okay. But everybody will not get employment. Here in Tamil Nadu, so many people from north comes and get for employment. So we need to have multilingual. But everybody cannot learn all the languages. I cannot learn Marathi, Orissa, Gujarati, all these. But English is common for all. For education aspects. Once you get educated, if you go to Gujarat, you can learn Gujarat. If you go to Orissa, you can learn Orissa. Very simple. But one thing is basic. Actually, I am from Tamil Nadu, but I got an employment in Delhi. I don't know Hindi, but when I went there with English only, I went there. After going there, I learned Hindi. So that additional language you can learn based on the avocations. But here, what I am saying is, in education system, how we have to bring is, in 8th standard, we have to give a break. Technically, because there are people who are not strong in maths, physics, chemistry, so they can go in the technical lane. Some people are interested in sports and games, so you should start sports and games schools where they can get trained in cricket, football, like that, so that we can get a lot of international students. There are so many local area people, various villages, they get good if they start sports and games school. they get qualified. Today Tendulkar is nice and only, but he became a world player. So like that, many people are there in so many villages. They can get good education. If you start a sports and English, sports and game school. Similarly, music and dance schools. So at 8th standard itself, we have to divide 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus graduation, like that. Category. Academic, who want to study further in medicine and all, they can go in the academic. Technical, after that, they can get trained in technical and become entrepreneur and start take self-employment. Music and dance, like that. So, if that is done, there will not be school dropouts, there will not be any student who become a liability to the nation. Because if the school dropouts they become drug addict or alcoholic, and to get the money for get drugs, they go for chain snatching. So, they become a thief or chain snatchers, they become liability to the nation. So, it is the government which should take the right step so that all the students get the right education for their livelihood. And that is the objective of the education. The education system should be streamlined in such a way that everyone should get the right quality education so that he can have his own livelihood. Plus employment. See, even in the employment also, the education should be employment-oriented education. So now this kind of schooling will give the employment-oriented education to the students. And besides that, the soft skill development cell should be established where after completing plus 2 or graduation, they should be trained in UPSC examination and bank exam so that they get qualified for competitive examination and get jobs in government. And similarly, in private sector also, people need a good spoken English skill and personal development skill, group discussion. This kind of training should be given at the school and college level itself so that they become employable asset to the nation. They get jobs easily and they settle in their life. So, employment aspect, if you see, education for all should be like this. And employment for all is main thing is we have government jobs and private jobs. Government jobs, I told you, if they get trained for the coaching, by giving free coaching, they become qualified for government jobs. The private jobs, mostly, only those who are having known circle only, because I am a corporate advisor. Many people come to me for jobs. Only through known circle, people ask for jobs. So I send the people. Like that, government should start national employment exchange where people in a post office should be taken as the employment exchange where all the students, all the people who qualify for jobs, they can register in their own village, in the local post office. That should be posted in the national employment portal where employers also they can post for jobs by which they get job opportunities according to their qualification, they can able to get jobs. Like similarly, entrepreneurial development training should be given for those who are self-employed, and they should be given a project report. They should be given a mentor so that they can start their own enterprise and run successfully. So similarly, sports and development, we have seen. Music and dance, similarly. Sports also, corporates, they should sponsor and give tournaments conduct at the regional, national, so that these students will get an opportunity at international standard level, they can get an opportunity in the sports line. Now, similarly, music and dance. Now we will see the next thing is very, very important is water for all. What is water for all? Today we are talking of linking of rivers all over India, which has not been possible. We have to make a green revolution. What we need is because the marine rivers like Ganga, Brahmaputra are going and waste into the sea. So we have to lay a big pipeline. Through the pipeline, we have to bring along the national highways, roadways, so that we can save the cost of road. And this water should be spread throughout the country in all villages, rivers, reservoirs, everything, so that the entire country is filled with water, by which the agriculture development takes place, industrial development takes place. This will give opportunity for rural youth and urban youth to get job opportunities, and this brings in green revolution. So this is one of the way we can able, this water can bring in employment opportunities to all the people. Similarly, rainwater harvesting improves avoiding the floods. So each and every ward level we have to construct a rainwater harvesting tank. So all the water in that area, that is from the road, should be brought so that we can avoid floods. By every year we are spending thousands of crores. This can be avoided if we construct this. So that also improves the groundwater level, by which our water problems throughout the country will get solved, whereby the agriculture industrial development will take place permanently, green revolution takes place, which brings prosperity to the entire country and the people. So this is one of the, and now food for all. Fifth point, food for all means, today, last year we have seen in Punjab, a lot of farmers have gone on strike because they didn't get the minimum support price. So what government should do is, in Maharashtra and all, you see, many farmers commit suicides because their crops gets failed and they could not able to pay the debt, because of which they suffer and commit suicide. The government should take steps to help the farmers by giving them all the needed support through credit card, farmers credit card, manure, seeds, everything, even the vehicles, that is agricultural equipment, what is needed to cultivate, everything should be given. And once after cultivation, with the minimum support rate, they should take everything and they should distribute without any middleman. By which what happens? farmers get the right price for their product, and their economic status also improves. And this gives the public, how the cost of living of public can be improved is government should start fair price supermarkets in all the ward level, where whatever produce they produce got from the agriculture people, they should sell at a minimum cost, whereby middle class and poor people will get all their essentials at minimum price, so that their economic savings will improve and the economic standards also improve. So this is the food for all aspect, and for below poverty line people, free rationing, and beggars and all should free shelter, and 3 times food should be provided to them. And next point is house for all. That is last 6th point is house for all. Because today for poor people, getting a house is a dream for them all through their life. They even live in a rented premises. The government should introduce for below poverty line slum areas, they should, all government lands they should provide for slums free houses, and for middle class people they should provide LIG, MIG, HIG flats earlier the building that they have stopped, which the government should bring in. Whatever rent they are paying presently, the people in the rented premises, that should be taken as EMI, and they should be provided with house, by which the lower and middle class, poor and middle class people, they can live a self-respect life in their own premises by paying the rent as EMI. So by which house for all can be provided to everybody. So next is health for all. That is a very important area which Japan has focused. We should give health card for all the people throughout India. Everybody should be provided with health support. So government should construct government hospitals in various, each constituency levels. International Chinese hospitals should be constructed where everybody should be given, because today health has become very costly. Health and education is very costly for a common man to reach. So this should be given provision for all poor and middle class people by constructing the international standard education, international standard hospitals and clinics. So this is about the 6 points. Now the macro level point is political reformation, what we need to bring in. The political reformation, we have because today politicians are spending crores of rupees for this canvassing. They are paying money for getting the party ticket. Thereafter, they are spending so much money for canvassing. They are paying money to the voters to vote. So this much money, what they are spending, they want to take back. So they are spending money. They are taking back the money through various corrupt practices. Today we are seeing corruption in all political places. To avoid this, we need to bring in a reformation in our political system. What is the reformation is? One nation, one election. So political parties and its candidates should not spend any money for elections. How we can bring in one nation, one election will reduce the cost. Entire India, only one election. That is already, it is under talk. So that should be implemented. This will reduce lakhs and lakhs of crores for the election expenses. And the political candidate not to spend money is, what is needed is, they should not spend, because these political people are our representatives. We have to elect them at our cost. So each and every politician who is standing for election political constituency, they should not spend. They have to meet each and every people, and they should have a family relationship with each and every people, know their problem, see how they solve the problem. Because none of the political person who are standing for election political constituency is not coming to meet people anywhere. 5 years from, they are not coming back. They are not coming even to see the people. Many of the constituency people doesn't know who is the candidate, who is the MLA or MP. So such is the position. They are only standing on behalf of the party, getting elected, and they take money and only focus on getting how to take back the money. That should not be there. We should see that they come to the people and know their problems and find solution to the problem. And one thing is, they do the reporting aspect. Reporting means what? So political election canvassing for political parties. So we need to have a common election canvassing platform election commission should establish, where everybody, all the candidates should be brought by election commission. They present their election manifesto and tell their credentials. So by which that point where press and people should be there, this should be live telecast everywhere. So people, the public, they can raise the questions, press they can raise the questions to know what their credentials, what they want to present to the people, by which all the people will know their political manifesto and their credentials, by which the people can decide whom they want to vote. So by which one platform is sufficient for them to canvass the entire constituency. They did not go to take so many people in the car and spend a lot of money. That should be avoided. That is the what return to be filed. Especially these chart bandar people who are uneducated. They don't know whom to approach. So such kind of people, by which way out of 140 crores, nearly 1 crore, 100 crores people, they can brought a tax net, whereby every year we get lot of tax revenue directly. People are not ready to avoid, they don't want to avoid, but they don't know. The government should take the initiative to bring everybody into the tax net, where the tax income of the country improves, which they can use for all infrastructure projects, that is linking of all rivers, every project, so that we can bring in a real growth for the people and also for the country. So this is the tax net we have to bring in, tax reformation. And last is judicial reformation. The ninth point is, charter point is, today crores of cases are pending in various courts, in the Supreme Court, High Courts, Sessions Court, like this. The government should take initiative to start four benches of Supreme Court, Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta and Chennai, to divide all the cases so that all cases should get disposed. And similarly, High Court should have two minimum benches, 2 to 3 benches in each state, and dispose of all the cases by appointing additional judges, so that all the pending cases get disposed of. Similarly, in Sessions Court, more judges should be appointed. And on all the cases, e-filing should be introduced. So everybody should file through e-filing. Especially criminal cases, we should introduce the faceless hearings. So from the jail itself, they should do hearings by which we can avoid if any criminal comes out, he has got every chance of getting killed. So we can do from the jail itself, hearing should be completed, because there are so many criminals, they are remaining as under trials in courts, in jails for more than 30 years, like that. They are not going under trials, mean part the case has not come to the court itself because of want of judges, because of want of so many cases. So, and there are no advocate for them to argue for them. So because of that, cases are not coming. Government should appoint special advocates to handle such kind of under trials and see the cases are disposed of faster. Similarly, any case for that matter, maximum 3 hearings should be given and the case should be disposed within 1 year maximum. So by which we can avoid accumulated cases. People get a right kind of legal remedy at the right time. So these are the 9 charter points which the government should implement: 6 micro level and 3 macro level. That is education, employment, health, water, food and house. This is micro level. Macro level, political, tax and judicial reformation. These things once we bring in, we can see people, everybody get right remedy, right growth for themselves, and that contribute for the growth of the country. And in this respect, the opposition social responsibility is also there. So we are raising this appeal to the government. Today elections are happening. After elections, one group will become ruling party, another become opposition party. Ruling party should implement it, opposition party should make the ruling party to implement it. So that is the opposition social responsibility that we want to enforce. And next is media social responsibility. So the objective of placing this before the media is to see that these 9 charter points they bring to the public and also to the political parties for them to implement this. Yeah, they are raising so many election manifestos. In Chennai, you see, in Tamil Nadu, they say we give fridge washing machine, we give free buses. We don't want these things. We want right to live, decent living. For decent living, what is needed? Only common man needs. They don't want, because the fridge, last time they given fridge washing machine. Even 1 month it didn't spare. Within 1 month it got repaired. It could not be, they said it cannot be repaired. That kind of thing they are giving. What is the use? And that also they are giving out of the public tax money. Today the transport is running into thousands of, lakhs of crores loss, and they are giving free buses. What is the use? We don't want this. We want a decent living, a respected living, for which what is needed is these 6 things they should implement it for common man, and implementing to generate the revenue for them and to see that corruption goes off the system in a practical way. For this political reformation, tax reformation and judicial reformation has to be introduced. And that is the point in placing these 9 charter points. Today I am placing here, and next week I am going to Calcutta and place that in West Bengal also, where the elections is going to place. And my mission is, I want to spread throughout the country in all the states, so capital I am going to give present. Thereafter I am planning to go on Padayatra to spread this mission to the entire people of the country. Because we all form the middle class family. Most of the people fall in the middle class family and poor families. and it is our right to place our appeal to the government, for which one person cannot do. We all should join together and do. Then only we can raise our voice. Because government people, once they form, they are busy in identifying the portfolio, identifying how to get the money back. They are focusing only on that area. They will not turn back on people and see what they can do. Now after tomorrow is the last day, canvassing. Subsequently, we will not see them again after next 5 years, unless we make them to turn and see. So it is for the people to see that we all join together and make them to see us. So that is the way we have to make awareness, and this is the objective of bringing that awareness to all the people and the political parties. Political parties will not care unless we all join together. We form 95%, they form only 4-5%. 4 to 5% are ruling us. After 77 years, still we are underdeveloped. And we are watching them and we are saying these people are corrupted and we are not going to vote. We have to see that our right is established, for which we all should join together and raise our voice. In that raising the voice, we individuals, supported by opposition political party, supported by press, the most important role plays a very important role in bringing the country to a developed nation. So press is the source where this information can be shared to many people. One person cannot send all the people, but press can reach to all the people. One message will reach to all the people. That is the power of press. That is the power of pen. That is the reason I am approaching the press to raise this voice of people, especially the poor and middle class. They have formed the majority people, and we are suffering for last 76 years. Had British has been there, I don't know, because when Britishers handed over Hong Kong, they handed over to China in a developed state. When they handed over Taiwan to China, they handed over a developed state. 76 years, had the British been, would have been better place. But we have been swindled. Political people are swindling. But thing is, they have their own reasons for swindling, they say. For voting, you are taking 2,000 rupees, sir. So naturally, he will see, he is paying for 1 lakh people means 2,000 into 1 lakh, how much? He will see, he has to pay the next year or next time, double the amount. So 2,000 is you want to make money back by way of 2,000 crores. So that is his aim. And for the next 5 years, he is focusing only on that. He never turns back and sees the people. And we people, we suffer and carry on our day-to-day affairs. Whatever oil price increase, whatever transport cost increase, whatever vegetable cost increase, we bear the burden on ourselves. For what? Because we are not raising. We are only suffering. And we continue to suffer silently. This suffering, if we want to go, we have to raise our voice. And that is the objective. We are not going to fight with anybody. We are raising our voice to place our appeal for them to see and implement it. And that is the objective of this press meet. And this I am going to continue throughout the country and we see what best we can do. This is not my vision. This is the instruction given to me by my Guru, Atma Guru. To see that how we can able to. Because spiritually what is important is every person has got a social responsibility. If a man is getting opportunity for good education and is earning money, it is not meant for his own personal growth. He should contribute a part to the society. Because if you see in our life, in our Puranas, God is shown as two ways. What two ways refers is, one way refers to the personal family in which he is born. The other way refers to the society in which he is living. God takes care of both. He takes care of individual issue and takes care of the entire society and the world and the universe. So every person who takes care of the family and also the society, they reach the godly nature and they reach the ultimate mukti and the spiritual way. And it is a duty for every person to spiritually uplift themselves and socially see that we bring in the real upliftment of the entire society and the country to grow as a developed nation. That developed nation only brings us our economic status to grow. So let us all work together and see that we uplift our own self and also uplift the country. I thank you very much for giving this opportunity and let us see how best we can able to do. Thank you.